Exactly. And that's a good transition to kind of talk about a few things. I don't really have one umbrella thing to put this in, but cognitive artifacts, cognitive spaces, cognitive reach. This section, I kind of want to just talk about just the fact that as much as we people say like stuff is not that deep, like things have meaning, words have meaning, objects have meaning, everything in life has meaning. And I think that's kind of why I like really enjoyed a lot of my classes in cog sci, because we're literally talking about how the brain processes a lot of these things and just how much information, that important information that even objects can contain. So the first kind of conversation piece about cognitive artifacts, and essentially a cognitive artifact, I don't have the exact definition in front of me, but it's any object, thing that holds some type of informational meaning. So that could be like the story of how it's made, the knowledge that it may contain, how it helps influence your thinking, and can be something as complex as the invention of the wheel. Like that the invention of the wheel took a lot of thinking. It took certain tasks that it needs to accomplish, and it's serving a purpose for a specific goal. But also something like a shopping list. Like when you're about to go to the store, if you go to the store and just kind of like, if you do a free run through Target, you're going to end up in a lot of different aisles because your brain is trying to take in and think about a lot of the processes that you need to do in order to get what you went to Target for. But if you have a list, that serves as a cognitive artifact, because at a specific point in your past, you wrote down the items on this list in preparation for going to the store. So that list becomes an artifact and that it has meaning. You needed to get these 7 items on this list. And one key aspect of the cognitive artifact is that it's information that can be retrieved. So if you're at the store, you pull out the list, you see that number 1 on the list is laundry detergent. That's you. Essentially, when people be like, oh, like shout out to my past self, looking out for my present self, that's what cognitive artifacts do. Like you setting up some future you or some future other person to be able to maximize the information from that artifact, which is why I think it's really cool to hear about like what things people find important or what items in their house are really important to them, just because there's so much more information in different items depending on who's holding it. Like, for example, and this is kind of just freestyling, but I have this obsidian piece that someone gifted to me. And for some people, it's just a rock. For some people, it's a black rock. For me, it's like symbolic of a lot. It's Obsidian is a protective stone. Those of y'all who know I'm a poet, I have a book called Obsidian. So that obsidian stone means a lot more to me specifically than it would for you. But even as my friend, it holds additional meaning to you because you know more about me. So just kind of, yeah, cognitive artifacts. What are your thoughts? Are there any cognitive artifacts in your viewpoint or things that you hold symbolic significance for?
Yeah, like so I think the first thing it made me think of is how this is another thing that's been cheapened, and cheapened is a specific word, like made to not be as important. And it's like taking pictures. Bro, when they first came out with cameras, it used to take people like an hour in the
Took some
heat
time.
to get one blurry ass picture, but they were like, fucking let's rock.
Yeah, you don't even know what the picture looked like for
You
a
don't
minute.
even know what it looked like, you know, for a minute. And for me, like in my grandma's house, she had um pictures of her uh her grandparents in pictures, and they were I think from my grandma's maternal side, and her grandma was in the picture, and then no, like wait, her well, my grandma was in the picture, and then my grandma's grandma was in the picture. Well, my great grandma was in the picture, and they're 100% Blackfoot Indian, and it's a picture that's been in my house, my grandma's house, as long as I've grown up, and it just showed me the power of just like again taking that picture for evidence sake. Who is in this picture? Mm-hmm. Why do we have it? Because without that picture, I don't think we would know what they look like. Yeah. And on that very simple level of knowing what someone looks like to see a lineage is a very important picture. And that's why there's hieroglyphics. That's why there's cave paintings. That's why there's all of these different things. It's an important part of human nature to want to connect to the past. and connect to what was before you in order to inform your future. And so I think that's one of the biggest cognitive artifacts that's been cheapened today, because now, oh, everybody got a phone, but now don't nobody want to take no pictures when we together. And it's just weird. It's weird to me. I'm the main one, like, yo, let's take a picture. I don't think we all gonna get together again like this. It won't be this group of people, even if we do. Let's take some pictures. No, we don't gotta post it on the gram. No, this don't gotta get posted online. I just want to take the picture to hey, we all kicked it this day. Y'all remember this day where we kicked it? That's why I like taking pictures. But it's been something that I recognize that I have to be a lot more forward about than I did like when I was a kid, because with the disposable cameras and then the cameras that it was separate, it was almost like, oh, so you're not, I have a camera. You know what I'm saying? That's what people would say at a party or a family function, like, oh, I got a camera, we got to take some pictures. And then you grabbed random cousin that was right here, random cousin that was right here. Family pig. All right. Yeah, all right. Good picture, y'all. And then at the end of that one cookout, it's hundreds of pictures of people in moments where they was all like, oh, we was playing cards right there. Or, oh, they dropped the wings, or all of these moments and memories of connectedness are remembered through that artifact. And I think it's just been something that's just lives in people's photo album on their phone. Yep. But it's not in the way of, because now it's just an all-star reel of just like, oh, how can I show my highlight tape, my best pictures of myself, my best moments, my best angles, my best outfits. It can't even be a picture of me laughing too hard or something with my teeth showing, because I don't like that. But I think that's limited the amount of memories that come from, because honestly, like, what does a selfie tell me?
Not much.
But if somebody taking pictures of you and, you know, y'all eating food, oh, dang, you remember we both got them burgers and you threw barbecue on it for the first time. That's now a memory that you can share with people. And I think that's how my family passed down knowledge, is through the photo album that my grandma had. Like,